Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a super quick and easy way to create an X shape right in Figma. Whether you want a simple design element, an icon, or maybe you're working on a close button, learning this little trick is going to save you a ton of time and help your workflow become a lot smoother. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to make a sleek, perfectly proportioned X in just a few clicks, so let's jump right in. Alright, let's get started. First, make sure you have Figma open and your project ready to go. If you're new to Figma, don't worry, it's really user-friendly and you don't need to have any special setup for this. Just head over to where you want your X to appear. The next step is to draw a straight line. Over on the toolbar, you'll see the line tool. It might look like a simple diagonal slash. Click on that, then click and drag on your canvas to draw a line. Try to make it a reasonable length for what you need, but don't worry too much about getting it perfect because you can always resize it later. For a perfectly straight line, you can hold down the Shift key while you're dragging. That'll lock the angle and help make sure your line doesn't look a little wobbly. Now here comes a really neat trick to save time. With your line selected, press Ctrl+D on your keyboard. This shortcut duplicates whatever you have selected, so now you've got two identical lines perfectly overlapping each other. This is much faster than trying to draw a second line from scratch, and it makes sure both lines are exactly the same length and thickness, which is super important for a nice symmetrical X. With your duplicated line still selected, head over to the rotation tool or look in the top bar for the angle field. Type in 180 degrees and hit enter. What this does is flip your duplicate around to the opposite direction, so while it might look like nothing's changed, you now have two lines sitting right on top of each other, each pointing the other way. I like to think of this step kind of like dealing out two cards and flipping one over so it's facing the opposite direction. The X is almost there, just hidden for now. Next, you need to select both lines at the same time. You can do this by clicking and dragging a small selection box over both of them, or just hold Shift and click each one if you prefer. With both lines selected, press Ctrl+G. That's Figma's shortcut for grouping. The app treats those two lines as one single object now. This is a really helpful step because it means whatever you do next will apply to both parts of your X at once, keeping everything lined up perfectly. Now here's the magic moment. With your group selected, go back to the rotation field and type in 45 degrees. Instantly, your two lines rotate as a unit and cross each other right in the middle, creating that classic crisp X shape. It's always kind of satisfying to see it come together like this, one of those little tricks that feels almost like magic the first time you do it. And that's it. You've just made a perfect X in Figma. See how quick and clean that was? Now you can resize it, change the color, tweak the stroke width, whatever your project needs. I really hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And if you get stuck anywhere or have any questions about Figma, drop a comment down below. I'm always happy to help out. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips, tricks, and creative tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.